everybody, I'm Christian from Berlin. Imagine what this song might have been called today. Take the car share or take the A hyperloop. Times are changing, but we are happy we have these old songs. The backing track for this, the drums, it's in the back. It's fun to play along, try it, and let's just go. Hope you enjoy it. Welcome to the A hyperloop, and we have a look at the intro. It's so typical. It's one of the few songs where when the intro plays, everybody knows what song is coming. And it goes like this: 1 and 2 and 2, 3 and 4, and hammering here on the F sharp and here on the A flat. And second time is just, okay, and once again, 1 and 2 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 2, 3 and 4, and you repeat that. That's easy peasy. We're gonna move on. You know the slow replay is coming for you to learn at your own speed in more detail. We focus on the hard bits in my lesson, and the hard bit definitely is the walking bass. And we have a look what of the walking bass we are playing most of the time. Let's have a look. It's C. It's this one. Bum bum bum. That's the C chord with a 6. It's a C6 chord, so this is also part of the chord. And now you have to do the impossible, and we make it a mission possible. You set over the index finger on the C. And in order for you to get a feeling for this, because after you have to play it blindly after a while, because imagine there's a right hand coming, you do the following. Put your hand on this, like this, on the C6 chord. Yeah, just like this. Okay? Now you close your eyes. Now you play all these, close your eyes. Yes, everybody. And you play these one after another. Now you're with your thumb on the A, you know that, right? Okay, now you take your index finger number 2, right beside your thumb, and place it on the B, not on the C. You're still blindfolded, right? You can't see anything, and you play the B. The B, not the C. Go back. Play the B. So now you have a feeling of what the next note is. And it's easy, right? The next note is easy. After the A, to find the B is easy stuff because it's right the next note. Now I want you to get a feeling for the next but one note. That is the C. You see? Put it again. Put the A on the thumb on the A. And now touch the B slightly, tip it. Touch it very slightly, kiss it slightly. You will love it. And then you touch the next note. And it's a C. So now you have a little bit of a feeling of this minor third that is coming when you set it over. And this is what you do about like a couple of times, 10 times. And then get a feeling for the minor third. It's one after the B. It's not that hard if you do this, practice this separately. And now open your eyes again. Luckily, I don't have a face cam that you don't see me like many teachers have. There's a reason I don't have a face cam, because very often I don't look very pretty. So, good for you. And now we do it together. Come on. Now you have a slight feeling in the fingertips already where the C is, right? Great. That's our basis. On the D, we are playing also. You can look now, D. And now it's easy peasy, we just play the next note. So if you want to get a nice walking bass, you gotta, and you do not just want to play very simple tutorials, do this just with the, but we are a little bit better. You're here on an elitist channel. We do the 6 and the 7, or the 8, okay? And in this lesson, you will get a feeling for these two notes we can reach with oversetting the index finger. Okay, now you have the thing for D7, which is also a very bluesy line. Now we're coming to the D minor 7, G7. Ooh, whoa, that's jazzy. But the walking bass actually here is very easy because we take a root that is so sweet to the anatomy of our hands. There are a couple of Germans here. There's a joke like better anatomy than Anna to you. Does it work in English? Better anatomy than Anna to you? Okay. Here. It fits our anatomy perfectly because we go from D in scale notes, and here we grab the F sharp. It's a so-called chronic. I was just to say it's a chronic step. It's a chromatic step. It's half notes, and we are on G, and that's fantastic for us. Look, D minor, chromatic, and then we are on G. No oversetting necessary, and we go to C. So you play this a couple of times also, blindfolded, and it's so easy. Okay? And we are back on C. Then we play bum, 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 and then we play. This is easy. Okay? Try it. And the D minor 7 going to the G, and we are in C again. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, here we go. Now we have what is there to know about the right hand that you cannot learn from the slow replay? Nothing. The theme is quite easy, except we have, okay, we play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That is the idiosyncratic sound. Please recognize me for using that word idiosyncratic as a German, as a country boy German. Here, So that is because we have the D7 with a sharp 11 here. It's a sharp 11 flat 5, but in this case it's called the sharp 11. The fourth augmented, the fourth is the 11, you know, it's just over 1 octave. 4 is 11. And we augment it and then becomes the sharp 11. And this is the sound. And of course this is also again the choo-choo of the train. Bap, 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 bap. No, it's not the German police siren. It's the A-train sound. So, and try to, you know, get this jump. I tried a couple of solutions for you. You know, I work hard on my tutorials. Oh, this, it's not the same. You see, we want the 7 here. And we want the third of D. And we want the, now the sharp 11. So, 1 and 2 and 3. If you follow my tutorials, which of course you did, otherwise please go right now. We have the D7, we have a jazz voicing here filling in the gaps on the empty bar, and that is the 7, 9, 3, 5 voicing. Go to my tutorials, go to my lessons, cocktail jazz, there are jazz voicings. I explain that there in depth. So 1 and 2 and 3. Hold on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And we use the same voicing, but we're now in D minor and we replace the major third by the minor third. And now we go this, you know, easy peasy left hand root. 1, 2. And now we're coming to, you know, oh, that's hard. Finger setting is all here, is everything. We are on G7, it starts on the 9, here. 9 crawling up to the major third of G, then from the root, we crawl down to the minor 7. So this is like crawling up to the major third, crawling up down to the minor 7. And here, chromatically falling down into, chronically falling down into the root. Okay, crawling up to the 3, play the A, E, and then crawling down to the 7, C sharp, falling down into the root. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. These are standard jazz voicings here. Not my invention, it's called the B style voicing. We have the 7-3-9-5 voicing here. Also again, go to my lessons. And just the thumb is moving, that's really nice. The closer the voicings, the better. D minor 7, G7, which is of course a 2-5 progression of C, of the tonic C. So it's a 2-5-1 here because the C is actually coming here. And only the thumb is moving. And here we have the G major third 13, 7 and 9. I'll just give you a brief glimpse into the theory of this, because we're playing a song here and it's not a jazz tutorial, not a jazz class. So, and C6 with the old school voicing here, and in fact using the root. You know, here we have rootless voicings, but here we're using the full Monty C and just adding the 6. Okay, this repeats. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba, boom 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 boom. Then we have the a run up. Yeah, we go also really nice in the hand. You see, we have, and here we have also not too bad. Then we have the C7 here again, jazz voicing 7, 9, 3, 13, and we have a little bit of melodic movement on top, going to this. And now we come to the B part. Now you let go here. You cannot tie this. I try this sometimes like this. Oh, but if you take a picture and send this, like post it anywhere in the world, I would get a shitstorm from all piano players in the world for this, trying to tie this. Okay, so you let go, and then we are on F, and then we have again. Same thing in F, you see? Not that hard. get, oh come on, this is really boring stuff. Boring piece. You get that, please help me out here. You get that from the slow replay, cause that's what the slow replay is for the easy stuff. And here we have the G7, and then we briefly have, and we have a look at this leading chord, G7, and it falls nicely into the root. G7, just before we go into the last bar, before we go into the last A part, we have a form called AABA. So we just played the B part, and here we go with G7, and then we have this miracle. It's a miracle of nature. This D flat 7 with this 7 here, the 9 here. Can you follow me? Major 3, and the A here. It's still a D flat 7 with the augmented 5 here. Okay, you don't have to understand everything. Just copy what the half chords like myself tell you, and we'll be fine. And then we have the last, and again. Now we come to the impro, and I'm sure you want a little advice on the impro. We start again. We follow the root AABA. 2 A parts, 1 B part, and another A part, and then you repeat the whole shebang in the end, and then you do the ending. So here, yes. What is this? Yeah, it's the minor, it's the major blues scale without the D. Okay, so. And then into the D, 1 and 2 and 3 and here now we have a little bit of scale, a little bit of jazz sound. I think you can take that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and now. It's a little bit beboppy, right? And 2, 1 and 2 and 3, and here we have a little sequence, a little pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. We are in D7 now. And this is we can like use the scale in different ways, play it straight, and here it's so-called sequencing of a pattern along the scale. You see? And we play a little bit of that. And very beboppy, beep and bap and bad up, beep and bap and bad up. And it's getting even more. Yeah, that's jazz. That's really typical. This we walk up the we are in G, but we still walk up the D minor 7 chord here. Can you see the D minor 7 9 here? We are on G, but we still do it because we will transpose into the G straight away. Chromatically, and we are on the 5th of G. And here we play something jazzy. We play the sharp 9 and the flat 9. That's a typical bebop idiom. Whatever. Now, hold on, we're in G. Here, sharp 9, flat 9, and we're landing in the root. And our little thingy we played before. The trick is if you play with the walking bass and with the melody. Walking bass can play single notes. we don't have chords. And the melody doesn't also have chords. So we must accommodate when we play single line and just bass line, there's chords missing. You know, the richness indicating where we are harmonically. So I put in the chords in between. That's what you do. We play a little bit of scale lines, and we have a little bit of chords indicating where we are in the piece. And then this blue stuff. And here's a little bit of witty stuff, you know, it's a witty piece. Fits, I thought, it's my arrangement. So, a little bit playfulness. You must admit it's playful. Here we accentuate, we quote the piece, you know. Ba 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 ba. And here I quoted. I thought that might be smart. From the beginning. And here we now have another sequence. You see we are in D minor 7 now? Now watch this. D minor 7 9. It's the voicing from here. D minor 7 9. And now we sequence this. Yeah, just go down on the white keys. I know you love that. And we're on G7 now. Again, the bebop. Yeah. And chords. Scale, chords. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and can you believe the second time I didn't play the run up here? You can. The second time I played under the stress when the camera is running, I sometimes do not manage to play what I want to play. So here you can play the left hand run up as before, but you can also stick to what I played. And F major 9. Can you see it? Right hand, rootless voicing, 3 7 3 5 7 9. And now we have a sequence again. I think it's the same as before. I'm not a creative person. You see the scale of F we are in the 4 now of C. The subdominant. The subdominant uses the Lydian scale. Lydian scale named after ancient Greek province. Dorian, Lydian, Phrygian, they are all Greek provinces, ancient. So that's how they got their names. I don't know. You know, jazz musicians always have to choose something smart. They could have named them after burgers. Like, is the cheeseburger scale, cheeseburger, double whopper, and so that would be more like, you know, for the Fuchs. But no, it's Phrygian, Dorian, Lydian, Locrian. Okay, anyway, it's too late to change that now. Here we play the Lydian scale is all white. Lydian scale of F major is all white keys. We are in C. Of course, it's all white. So we just sequence just along the Lydian scale. Hold on. And then with the left hand, 1, 2, and then again for those for you pundits, what are the top notes? That's right, they are the tension notes, the so-called option notes. At least in German jazz books, they are called option notes or tension notes. So here, and we're in F major, and the tension notes are the major 7 and the 9. Of course, the root is not a tension note. The root is the most boring note of them all. The 3, yeah, it's not still not. the triad chords are not the tension notes. Here we start F7, and it sounds great if we play jazz if we accentuate the tension notes. Accentuating meaning also not just by dynamics, but playing them on top of a run. Here. 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 Where are we now? So here, 7 and 9. And we come to D7 again, jazz voicing. Quoting again. 1, 1 and 2. Third, choo choo, and D minor 7, this time a different voicing because we are right here, so I don't want to jump here for the voicing. Another rootless voicing. Here's the 3, 5, 7 of D, and we have the 9 here. Ugh, yeah, it was right. Christian, you're right. And 2. And yeah, I do the same on G, which we before did on D. I'm smart, huh? I'm smart. I'm super smart. Smart country boy. You see, we use the same trick. Here it would be usually out of place. The sharp 11 on a G would not, the ear would not like that on a dominant so much. Well, why does it work here? Because the ear is already introduced to this motive. Right at the start. So we can quote it. The ear has already learned this strange sound. So we can play with it even on the dominant. And that's what I did. If the ear learns something and you give it a couple of seconds, even if it's strange or weird or even sometimes wrong, if you repeat it, the ear says, that's got to be right because he's repeating it. Or as Miles Davis said, if you play a wrong note, just repeat it even louder. That's how it works. And here we are in nursery school again, but great nursery school. Because nursery school, just in the sense it's easy, but it's drone-like and it's highly effective and it mirrors. What does it mirror? What does it stand for? Remember the who played it? You know? I don't even remember. Was it Count Basie or Duke Ellington? I think it's Duke Ellington. Or is it Count Basie? Oh damn! Shame on me. Anyway, it's a big band, so we have a lot of this big band going on in the background. And here's a little bit of that feeling. They all the time play. He's playing something, and then they do wap, whack, whack, wap, 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 wap. And here we have a little bit of big band sound. Repeating. Can you imagine the horns playing that? You are imaginative people here on my channel. You know, can you really imagine? It's a repetitive pattern, and brass sections like that. And here we have. Where am I? Lost again. Too much talking. And here's the trick. Second and third time they're coming on the offbeats. Here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. With this, we are at the end, almost. Then you repeat after the improv, you repeat the AABA until you come to. And here, use the finger setting you always you can play and stick to that one. Maybe like What about this one? One first finger, fourth finger, and then one. There are a couple of possibilities. You can also play it like. But then please leave my channel. No, I give you a lifetime ban. You and your friends and your animals. So. It is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is probably the lowest note I ever played in any of my tutorials. We have only 3 left. I think I transposed this to A. I know you would love that. Then we can play the lowest note. In one of my tutorials, I would at one point like to play the lowest A, just for the sake of it. Thanks, now it's the slow replay coming. I hope I could enlighten you with some of my blurb. hope you liked this tutorial of this great old song. If you did, take the A thumb and thump it on the like button. Helps my channel a lot. I say thanks for learning. Stay safe. Stay also good boys and girls. Tschüss from Berlin. See you next time.